Hi there, my name is Tino Ade and I welcome you to Moments with TAO. All right, today I will not be talking too much, and I just want to, pass across this message. My message will be centered around the movie I watched on YouTube. No, not YouTube, Netflix. Sorry, on Netflix. Look Both Ways. I mean, I learned a lot from this movie, and I felt like, why don't you share this with your listeners? You might be helping someone out there. So if you've not watched the movie, you can go ahead to watch it. It's on Netflix. Look Both Ways. My message would be all about, what I actually learned from this movie. What I learned was that don't let your mistakes define you. Yes, don't let your mistakes. The movie is actually centered around a graphic designer, a lady who was a graphic designer, and this is a lady with dreams, with hopes, with she had high hopes. Like after graduation, she's going to get a dream job. She's going to be doing, a great graphic designer working with the best. She had this great graphic designer in mind to work with. She was going to move to was it New York? Yeah, I think she was going to move to New York? Oh, sorry. I think she was actually going to move, to another location where a dream job was. So, and unfortunately, on our graduation night, she had a one-night stand with a long-term friend, and that resulted into pregnancy. Oops. And you know what that means? That means that she had to cut short her plans. She can't, travel with her best friend to, explore, to get a dream job. So eventually, our best friend, left without her. And, the way the movie was done, they actually did it in two parallel ways. So they decided to show us a life if she had not gotten pregnant, and a life, after she discovered that she was pregnant, and the way it was done was that, when she discovered that she was pregnant, she had to tell her parents. She moved in with her parents. Of course, she told her friend, because the guy was actually her friend, and she told him, and luckily for her, he supported her. But then they stopped our plans to travel to pursue her dream job, and she had to stay back with her parents to nurse her pregnancy, and eventually she gave birth while our friend that moved to their dream location actually got a job, and she was doing well. Yeah, I mean, of course that can actually be depressing for anybody, when two friends made plans and
eventually you fall short of your home plans and the other person is doing well. That can actually be devastating. And why do I show you the part where she was staying with her mom, pregnant and all that. Then they eventually showed us, okay, what if she had not gotten pregnant and she eventually went to oh God, why did I forget it? Look, let me just use New York. She eventually went to New York with her friend, and she got a dream job. But while on the job, our superior, the person whom she looks up to, wasn't even giving her the required attention. They were not even giving her the required roles. I mean, when you're actually looking forward for your job to showcase for you, but they're giving you, they're actually not believing in your talent. They're actually not believing in your talent, and she was feeling like, what? Really, what am I doing here? I mean, why are you guys not? She came up with a lot of things in her portfolio that she wanted to showcase to them, to let them know that, I know this thing, I want to excel in this thing, but they're not letting us see it. So that's she wasn't pregnant, but she got a dream job. But at the same time, she wasn't even getting that satisfaction she wanted on that dream job. So back to the reality now that, okay, she got pregnant and eventually she had a baby. And, thank God for the support of our parents, our baby daddy. They actually told her that wasn't the end of her life. I mean, she's a graphic artist. She can, do something. Thank God for online presence. She can do something on her own. She can come up with something, come up with articles for her portfolio and all that, So, yeah. And I think she sat down and she thought about all of this, and I think she eventually went to New York, but she wasn't having it. She has a baby back at home. She couldn't even cope, so she went back. She went back and she sat down, thought about it, and eventually I think she came up with something like I think a cartoon representation, a graphic, really nice thing, and she presented it for showcase, and it was picked. Can you imagine? It was picked. It was picked for so to be shown at the cinema. It was picked for a movie. That's awesome. Can you the fact that she got pregnant, the fact that she had a baby did not stop her success. So that's in summary. I think she should just go and watch the movie. Okay, let me just quickly divert to the other side where they showed us. So eventually, she didn't find happiness. She wasn't happy. She had a boyfriend then. Her boyfriend left her, and she also left the job. Then back to square one. That one, she wasn't even pregnant. She got a dream job, but she wasn't even getting satisfaction. She had heartbreak, and back to square one. And she too sat down and thought, oh, I'm good, I can do this. And she eventually started her own thing, submitted a work for showcase, and she was picked. And our boyfriend it learned about this this showcase. Our former boss also learned about this showcase, and they all came to watch our show. And eventually I think the woman wanted to work with her. So you can imagine. So that was how our life went without being pregnant. Then back to being pregnant, she also achieved her dreams. She also achieved her goals. So you can imagine. So the summary of it all is that don't let your mistakes define you. The fact that she got pregnant did not stop her from achieving her goals. So the fact that, okay, I made a mistake, the fact that you failed, that shouldn't stop you from rising up and achieving your goals. It shouldn't stop you from doing what you want to do. So this is actually, I learned this, and I'm actually applying it to my life. I've actually applied it to my life, but this is like a reawakening call for me after I watched the movie that, you can do it. You can do it. Don't let failures stop you. And there's this thing I used to remind myself every morning, like, TAO, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Sure, it might be dark now, but be rest assured that there will be light at the end of the tunnel. Don't let anybody, demoralize you. Don't let anybody, get you into depression. Don't let anything, make you fall into depression or, put you down. Just continue, pursue your goals. Don't aim high. So, I mean, I actually said I wasn't going to talk too much today, but this is okay. So, in summary of it all, my dear people, don't let your mistakes define you. Don't let your, don't underestimate yourself. Don't belittle yourself. Don't say I'm a failure. No, you are not a failure. Nobody is a failure. It will end in praise. You will definitely get there. Keep pushing. Thank you. Okay, so thank you for listening to my rant today on Moments with Style. So I have to go now. Until next time, bye.